we have a few questions for you. Yeah, first of all, how are you? How was the flight?
Very good, thank you. The flight was easy enough. It's only 3 hours, so it's quite quick and went without any problems. So yeah, all's good.
Yeah. What do you expect from the Spanish crowd?
I don't actually have any idea. I've not played in Spain before. Obviously, Ibiza is part of a Spanish island, but it's slightly different in terms of the crowd. So hopefully it'll be yeah, just people just having a good time, and as long as everybody's kind of into it, then yeah, it should be good.
Okay. What do you think about the Swedish house mafia style? Yeah.
It's not really what I like.
What can you say about it? Yeah.
Well, it's commercial music, and it appeals to a certain part of dance music, I suppose, in the more commercial area. I don't like it myself, but yeah, it serves a purpose, and if that helps to bring in people to the more underground scene, then it does a job in some way. But personally, I don't really like that style.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell us about your future project?
So far, I've been working on a lot of more psytrance styled tracks. I'm in the process of doing a collaboration with a couple of people. There's a guy called Cosmotex who's on Juf's label, and also Magnus as well. So hopefully they'll come about quite soon. But with there being a lot to learn with the style, it's taken some time to learn how to make. So hopefully soon there'll be a lot more productions, and that's where I want to be aiming for in the next 2 to 3 months. So.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to the Luminosity Trance gathering, in your interview there.
Yeah.
What do you mean with the expression "I'm not going to slow down"? Can you explain it a little bit more?
Basically, it was a bit of obviously with interviews there's some spur of the moment things, and what I meant by that was that I'm not going to go below kind of, well, I don't see a style of music defined by its BPM.
Okay.
So what I meant by that was that I wasn't going to go to house, basically, in house music, which is slower than 130 beats per minute. I never play that slow. I think trance should be kind of 135 upwards. So in a way, what I was saying was that I'm not going to slow down below about 135. I'd say I'm not going to go below that. And it was basically just to let people know that I'm still making trance and I'm still making quite upbeat music, and that I'm not going to go the same way that so many other people have gone towards the more commercial side. So that's what I think that's what I meant by that. Whether I don't think that came across on that other interview.
Yeah.
But that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How can you define trance music?
Personally, or
personally, yeah.
Yeah.
What is for you? Yeah.
I define trance music as being
How do you feel it or something like that? Yeah.
Repetitive electronic music that puts you in a trance. Basically, that's what it was always supposed to do. And the kind of European scene brought in a lot of large, big riffs and big breakdowns in 98, 99, which was when I was going to Gatecrasher in Sheffield, and a lot of that music was played there. But since then, it's with the scene becoming so small, it's kind of rolled on top of itself. And what I see now as being trance, I don't really think it's trance. There's some music that gets classed as trance because those producers have been making trance, but I think they've moved on. So what I see as trance is basically melodic, repetitive electronic music. That's how I would class it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have nowadays trance lost his way? Do you think so?
To some degree, yeah. It's become, obviously, there's so many different factors, but obviously music's become so hard to sell. It's impossible to really make an income from music, and therefore people have been forced to find other ways to make their money to be able to live, either making music for other people, or they've gone down a more commercial route that will be more acceptable to more people and therefore make more money in the long run. So in a way it has, but it's just how things go, and it happens with everything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything changes and moves on.
Do you think you are not going to lose your point of view?
I don't think so. No. I might. Obviously, my point of view's changed in that trance music, as it is now, doesn't really exist. So I've moved on to more. It's still trance, but it's kind of psy trance. So my point of view's changed slightly there, in that that style to me is closer to what I thought trance was. But in general, no, it'll stay the same. So I'm not really swayed by what other people think or how other styles go. I just want to make what music I want to make and that I enjoy making. So it'll stick with that. Am I closer to trance than those?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure I can answer that. I mean, it's everybody's got a different opinion. I see psy-trance, the music that I've moved to, as being closer to what trance was.
Yeah.
But whether people agree that I necessarily make trance closer to that, it's up to them. It's their opinion, basically. It's up to them to decide. So if they agree, great. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No
That's
problem.
it.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.